Students, so today we are going to start which one frequency curve. So in the diagrammatic and graphic representation of data, that is a frequency histogram is finished, frequency polygon is finished. Now frequency curve. See frequency curve, this is a smooth graph. How we are going to draw? That is a smooth. In the frequency polygon we have used scale. In the frequency curve we are not using a scale, that is a smooth graph. That is plotted, that is frequency density is plotted against the values of the variable. Here what are the variables we are going to take? No, that is taken along x axis. Here see variables means in the class interval 40, 45, these are the variables. Variables are taken along where in the x axis, and here we are taking the which one of frequencies. Provided the class intervals are of unequal width, means the class frequencies are plotted against the class mid values. So I have done two problems. Which one in the polygon in the continuous frequency data? Two problems are one is by taking a midpoint, another one without taking midpoint. So in the midpoint, here 40 to 45, their midpoint is 42.5. Here you can write 42.5, 47.5 directly. Midpoint only you can write. See, one is that method. Another one, like this way we are writing, and where is 2, like this way only we are going to put the point. See, another method is we are writing 40, 45, and in the middle we are pointing that one, we are pointing like that way. So that is the another method. Here also you can use which of the method, ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದು ಈಸಿ ಆಗ್ತದೋ ಆ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. And the variables is taken along the x axis provided the class intervals are of unequal width. The class frequencies are plotted against the class mid values, and then these points are joined. These points are joined by a smooth curve. That is only we are saying that we are joining, that is by a smooth curve. Okay. If the class intervals are of unequal weights, in the previous problem what you have done, if that is unequal weight, the graph is obtained by plotting frequency density. We should take a frequency density against respective class intervals or class mid values. Class mid values ಗೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ ಗೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರೆಯೋದು? ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ. ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿಯನ್ನು ಪಾಲಿಗಾನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಮತ್ತು ಹಿಸ್ಟೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಮುಂದುವರಿಯುವುದು. ಟೋಟಲ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಅಂಡರ್ the frequency curve that represents the total frequency. In the frequency polygon, see, if we got like this way means the total area, see this is the total area. See in the frequency curve, that is a smooth curve means like this way. We are not using scale. See these area, these are the total area. See these total area under the frequency curve that represents the total frequency, capital N, N value, total value. Frequency curve is the most used graphical form of frequency distribution. Frequency curve can be obtained from histogram also. In the histogram we can use a frequency curve by using histogram. Okay. Now so we will solve the first problems. Draw frequency curve for the following data. Class intervals are given. I told you can use any method that directly we can write the mid values. If you are easy means you can write mid values, or otherwise write down this one and in the middle take the midpoint. 2 ಅನ್ನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಯಿತು. Now what is the first one? We have to write okay, frequency curve is given here question. We have to write title. What is the title? Frequency curve showing the marks scored by students. Frequency curve. Frequency curve, not marks, just frequency curve. frequency curve. Because I am not given anything, their class interval and frequency is given, therefore no need of writing anything. Frequency curve. But title you should write. Now ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಬರಿಬೇಕು. frequency curve ಅಂತ ಬರ್ದಿಯಾನೆ. Now here so in the frequency polygon you have 40, or you can take yes, you can take from 40 only, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, okay, enough. Here 70. What is this one? This is the x axis. X axis, and here see this one is the y axis. Frequency we are going to write that frequency. Values, so least value is 1, highest value is 2. You can give 2 difference, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, okay, now 12. 40 to 45 in the middle, 42.5, point out that, ಸಣ್ಣ ಒಂದು point ಹಾಕಿ with your sharp pencil. 45 to 50, here 7, point out in the 7. 50 to 55, point out where the 12 comes. 55 to 60, that's 7, and here 60 to 65, 1. So while you are joining this, don't use a scale. By pencil only, draw neatly, see like this way, smooth. First ಗೆ ಲೈಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಉಂಟು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಶೇಪ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬಂದ ನಂತರ ಮತ್ತೆ ಡಾರ್ಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ 0 ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಅ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಲೈನ್, ಆರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಲೈನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದಿದ್ರು ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ 0, 40, 45, you can write like that way only. But in the y axis ನಾವು ಮಧ್ಯದಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಲೈನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೇಬೇಕು. I have done in the problem of which one, that first in the diagrams we have done that one. Here also we have to do. If we are taking from middle, ಈಗ ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ 2, 7 ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ 100, 101, 102, 103 ಆಗ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಲೈನ್ ನಾವು ತಗೊಳ್ಳೇಬೇಕು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ವೇ. ಹಿಯರ್ 2, 4 ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಫಾಲ್ಸ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಲೈನ್ ವೈ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಗೆ ಬೇಡ. ಓಕೆ, ವೈ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್. ಹಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಮಿಡಲ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಮೂತಾಗಿ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಇದನ್ನು ಸ್ಮೂತಾಗಿ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, like this way. Okay, ಒಂದೇ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಡಾರ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಆಯಿತು. ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸಿ ಸಮ್ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್, ಕೆಲವೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, ಈಗ ಇದೊಂದಿಲ್ಲಿ ಉಂಟು, ಮತ್ತೊಂದಿಲ್ಲಿ ಉಂಟು, ಮತ್ತೊಂದಿಲ್ಲಿ ಉಂಟು. ಸಿ ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟನ್ನು ಮುಟ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದರೆ ಏನಾಯಿತು, ಅದು ಕರ್ವ್ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ನೀಟ್ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿಡ್ಬೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ವೋ ಅದನ್ನು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಲೀವ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಬಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ touches that curve, and also that's neatly, diagram was neatly, like this way we are going to draw. And scale you have to write here, scale x axis 1 centimeter, that equal to 5 units, and y axis write on the scale 1 centimeter, that equal to 2 units, like this way. Here class interval we have taken, here frequency we have taken. So observe this one. See here, I am written another problem, that is the second one. Daily wages I am written and number of persons. Observe this one, the table 10 to 19, 20 to 29, like this way that problems are given. Data was given in the which type? See, that is in the inclusive type. What we should do? We should convert into exclusive type. So always remember children, see in any, that means in the central tendency also, if the data which is given in the inclusive means you should convert into exclusive, but in the sum averages, that is arithmetic mean, then geometric mean, yes, that one, we are using all the values, no, there no need to convert, but if you are converting means nothing will happen. That is also correct. If you are not converting in some of the problems like median, mode and all, that becomes wrong. See, if you see that table, if you have any confusion in that whether we have to convert or that means we should not convert like this way, if there is any confusion is there means convert that one, okay. If you are converted means that problem will not become wrong. Now we should convert into exclusive type. How to convert? In the last class also I have explained that lower limit and upper limit. Lower limit of previous value and upper limit of next class interval, minus that one, minus divided by 2, you are getting 0.5. Now I am writing directly here daily wage, daily wages also we can write, and another one number of workers, oh sorry, persons, number of persons, like this way. Now here 10 is given, 9.5 to 19.5, 19.5 to, see that is 29.5, 29.5 to 39.5, 39.5 to 49.5, 49.5 to 59.5, 59.5 to 69.5, like this way. Here 6, 24, 52, okay, this one 52, 65, 36, 17, oh last one, 69.5 to 79.5, so that is 14, so like this way. First ಗೆ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇನ್ನು ಟೈಟಲ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. What is the title? We can give frequency curve showing daily wages of persons. Frequency curve showing daily wages of persons, daily wages of persons. Next, draw in your graph sheet. In your graph sheet, I am telling again and again, don't do in your notes book. You should purchase which one, graph book or graph sheet. Do in that book, graph sheet or graph book. Here also, if you are writing the midpoint, that becomes easy means you can write that one, otherwise write on this one. 9.5, 19.5, 29.5, 39.5, 49.5, 59.5, 69.5, 79.5, 89.5, like this one. See, this is x-axis. See, that one is the x-axis. Here, highest value 65, least value is 6. Therefore, you can give 5-5 difference or 10-10 difference. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. See, values ಅನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಅಂದರೆ 5, 10, 15, ಈಗ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ 10, 20, 30 ಆ ರೀತಿ. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 5, 10, 15 ನಾನು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಬರೆದ್ರಿಂದ ನನ್ನ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಕಾಣ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾನಿಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಗ್ತದೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಡ್ತನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು ಕಡಿಮೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಬರೆಯುವಂಥದ್ದು 5 10 15 ನೋಡಿ 5 10 15 ವಿಡ್ತ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಉಂಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಉಂಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ 5 ವಿಡ್ತ್ ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ 10 10 ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಡ್ತ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯಿತು 10 10 ನಾನು ಹಾಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನಾಯಿತು ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ವಿಡ್ತ್ ಯೋರ್ ಲೆಸ್ ದೆನ್ ವಿಡ್ತ್ ಲೆಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ 5 10 15 ಲೈಕ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವೇ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿನ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಗೆ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆಯುವಂಥದ್ದು 5 10 15 ಆ ರೀತಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್ 6 ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು 9.5 to 19.5 ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 6 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಔಟ್ ದ್ಯಾರ್ ಗ್ರಾಫಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ 6 ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಒಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಣ್ಣ ಲೈನ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಲೈನ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ 6 ಒನ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ 24 ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ 24. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 52 ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ 52. ಇನ್ನು 65 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಆಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಕೂಡ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. 36 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ 36. 17 here 59.5 ಇಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 17. Next another one is last one 14 here ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ. Draw, that means join that one. Don't use a scale. Without using scale in the pencil only light ಆಗಿ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಎಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಎಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಡಾರ್ಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾದರೆ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಡಬಲ್ ಕಾಣಬಾರ್ದು, ಅದನ್ನು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಆಯಿತು. ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಜಾಯಿನ್ there. We have finished this one. Here daily wages and here number of persons. Then the scale, x axis, another one y axis. So in the x axis 1 centimeter equal to, here x axis 1 centimeter, daily wages given in the rupees, no, we can write 10 rupees. And here in the y axis we have taken number of persons, 5 persons. This is the frequency polygon. Here only one diagram I am drawn. No need of writing that frequency polygon here. So we have completed this one. See, this is the third problem. Say another one here. Say I am written in a question histogram, frequency polygon and a frequency curve. 3 also we have to draw. We will see how to draw. Okay, solution. See the data given in the continuous and it is in the exclusive. No need of writing anything. That means another table. No need of doing another table. Capacities. We will draw directly graph. Histogram, frequency polygon, frequency curve, showing marks scored, showing marks scored by the students, scored by the students, like this one, no? $10, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, 80, 90, here 100, this is the x-axis, and in the y-axis, see there, we can write 10, 20 because 85 is the highest value, 5 is the least value, 10, 20, 30, 40, okay. I think enough. Here we have taken marks scored, and here number of students. Now first we will draw histogram as it is, where is 5 here, rectangular bar, 15, 20 to 30, 15, then so 10 to 20, okay, sorry, here we should start from 0 only, 0 to 10 there is 5, like this way, and here 15, next one 20 to 30, that is 30, use the scale here, 55 where it comes here, then 85, then 60, then 45, 25, 70 to 80, that is 25. Okay, here we have completed the histogram. Next, which one? Frequency polygon. This is very easy, see. Point out in the middle. Now, where you have to start? We should start from here. Therefore, here 10, no? Here minus 10, right on. In the middle of this one. We should start from there. See, this is the 10 value, middle. This is the 0. Start from here. Use the scale to draw frequency polygon. As it is, we should join. Right on. See, this is the histogram, and this one frequency polygon. Then which one? Frequency curve. Smoothly draw the frequency polygon, curve. This is the frequency curve, right on. This is the frequency curve. You should write like this way. Which one is the frequency polygon, and which one is the frequency curve, and which one is the histogram. Then we should write scale. ಸೊ ಇದು ತುಂಬ ಈಸಿ ಆಯಿತು. ಹೇಗುಂಟು ಹಾಗೇ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದೆವು. ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾದದ್ದೇನು? ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಪಾಲಿಗಾನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಕರ್ವ್ ಅದು ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದರೆ ಆಯಿತು. ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಆಯಿತು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಸಿಸ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವೈ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಸಿಸ್. ಸಿ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೀಟಾಗಿರಲಿ. 1 centimeter there 10 units or 10 marks. Then in the y axis 1 centimeter equal to, that is 10 students. Here marks scored. This is the x axis and this one is the y axis. Children, we have completed here. Thank you. This one, note this one and write down this one.